you imagine pulling up at a McDonald's and having Bane or the Joker ask you, "Oh, would you like fries with that?" Or, would you like fries with that? Yeah, that would be really, really weird. Hey YouTube, welcome to the most amazing top 5. My name is Michael McAdams. Sit back, subscribe, and let me entertain you. First up, I want to hear from you guys in the comments down below. What is your go-to item when you pull up at a Mickey Dick's? Let me know down below. For me, it's quarter pounder, and recently I've had way too many. Let's jump into our list with the top 5 celebrities who once worked at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba! They weren't loving it. First up, we have Pink, and this girl, she wasn't a very good employee. Now originally Pink, she was getting the party started while working at McDonald's out in Philadelphia. She stated that they gave her the opening shift, which wasn't a great idea because she was often tripping on acid. Then she would frequently ask for bathroom breaks, she would go in there, and then she would just stare at the tiles because they were telling her some kind of crazy story. She states that she is still haunted by nightmares of working at McDonald's, stating, "Sometimes I dream I'm back there, broke and working at McDonald's. It's like the worst nightmare because I would never want to be back there. I've worked hard to get where I am today." But she wasn't working hard enough at the time. Eventually she got fired and she would have to go find other work at Pizza Hut and at Wendy's. Moving on to the number 4 spot, we have another celebrity that proves it was cool to talk about humble beginnings back in the 90s. I'm talking about Fred Durst. Now when Fred was coming up, he worked every job he could to keep money in his pocket. He mowed lawns. He also was a tattoo artist. But prior to the formation of Limp Bizkit, he was working at a McDonald's out in Florida. And I don't have a lot of information, but I did find this crazy YouTube video.
Who's this I see on my lunch break? Wow, none other than Fred Durst from Limp Bizkit.
Oh boy, my food is here. Time to dig in.
Man, some YouTubers just have way too much time on their hands. Good video though. Moving on to the number 3 spot, we have the beautiful Rachel McAdams. Canadian-born actress Rachel McAdams has been in blockbuster movies like Mean Girls and Wedding Crashers, but once upon a time she worked at McDonald's. And the girl doesn't mind telling the world about it. In fact, she states, "I know where I came from and I'm never gonna change." Speaking of her former employment, she stated, "I'm not sure why they kept me. I'm something of a daydreamer and a dawdler. So they would only let me be the friendly voice that greeted you when you entered the restaurant. I'd keep her around for sure. She's just nice to look at and be around, and I bet she smells fantastic." Moving on to the number 2 spot, we've got Barbie. The world's most famous doll joined millions of others by wearing McDonald's famous uniform back in 2001. This was back when Mattel launched McDonald's Funtime Barbie with a worldwide donation and toy exchange program to benefit Ronald McDonald House charities. I can only imagine Barbie would be a little slow working the fry machine. Be like, "Barbie, speed it up." She's like, "Oh, it's making my hair all weird." And be like, "Why did we hire a doll?" Finally, in the number 1 spot, we have the McDonald's king. I'm talking about Sir James Franco. I added the sir, but he deserves it. James wrote an article for the Washington Post titled "McDonald's was there for me when no one else was." This was back in 1996 when he decided to drop out of UCLA because he wanted to become an actor. And they had a 2-year program and he thought 2 years was an eternity. He wanted to get the ball rolling. Well, his parents cut him off financially and he was a broke actor, sleeping on couches. He needed a job and the only one he could get was at McDonald's. While working the late night drive-thru, he would practice all his different accents that he was using in his acting classes, including that of being from Brooklyn, being from the South America, also being Scottish, Irish, Russian, and he would try them out on the customers. It worked so well, in fact, that someone asked him to teach Italian tutoring lessons. And he could use the work, he could use the money, so he took the gig. He also picked up a lady. She loved his Irish accent, but then when he went on the date, he had to keep it going. And, I guess a few points would help keep the Irish accent going, you know what I mean? Now, a couple months into his employment at McDonald's, he finally booked a commercial. It was for Pizza Hut and it was during the Super Bowl, so it paid quite well. And then, well, he was done with fast food. And that's all I got for you guys now here in Most Amazing Top 5. My name is Michael McAdams. Be sure to let us know in the comments down below what kind of top 5s you want to see in the future. Also, let me know what was your first crazy job. For me, I worked at Swiss Chalet and I worked at Giant Carpet. Those are Canadian companies, so probably not a lot of you guys know about them. Anyway, Giant Carpet was the best. I should make a top 5 on Giant Carpet. Although I feel no one will watch it. Alright guys, check out our other videos. We'll see you in another one. My name is Michael McAdams. I said it already. Okay, bye.